afternoon baseball on MLB Network, and a great look there at Rogers Center in Toronto. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. Joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Hey, just like any team, pitching is going to be the key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club getting out of the gate with a good start.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci. Now batting, Giancarlo Stanton. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Stroman, also known as Stro Show at times. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, I think if you ask this guy honestly how his season's gone so far, he'd tell you he's not happy with it. It's been kind of an average year for him, but he has time to get hot and make that salary push.
Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Gone! A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. First home run of the campaign for him as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Hey, you come out of spring training feeling pretty good about your swing, and how about this? Your first at bat of the year. Kaboom! This could lead to a very big year. First at bat, home run. Not a bad way to start.
Batting second, catcher.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Head-to-head history with Marcus Stroman. He's only 2 for 10. Base is empty here with nobody out. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent and well-respected, accurate strike zone.
Debro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. Will give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the ninth.
Stroman gets the sign. 2-1 on its way. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Hey, I love the location right there. Maybe that extra base hit was a big wake-up call to get it going.
Two pitch is fouled away. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Sanchez is retired, and there's one away.
Third, the right fielder, number 99.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball one. Here it comes, 1-0. That missed. Close. It's ball 2. Now a drive by Judge. Deep left field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. First home run of the campaign for him. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
Batting 4.
Here's Didi Gregorius.
Didi Gregorius.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Hernandez. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting 5th.
Here's Brett Gardner now. Head-to-head history with Marcus Stroman. He has 9 base hits in 34 tries. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. First delivery to him on the way. That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. To short. Solarte fields it cleanly, and the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. A couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. Now the 1-0. Popped high in the air. Drury is there. He's got it 1 away.
Batting 2nd.
Stepping in for the Jays, Teoscar Hernandez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a slider. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's the first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's only 2 for 10. He's taken him deep once. The 1-0 home. Sliced hard but foul. Hernandez stands at first with 1 out. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
In there, 0-1.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. A fastball right over the outside corner.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left for Toronto. They're still down. It's 2-0. Digging in the switch hitter, Neil Walker. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First pitch of the at-bat. And a neck-high fastball that time. Hit down the line at first. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And by the time he recovers, they'll have no play on him at first. It's an infield single.
Center fielder.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. Head-to-head history with Marcus Stroman. He's got 3 base hits in 26 at-bats. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Stroman comes set. Here's the first pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1.
Well, this second inning is not starting out any better than the first was. He just might not have it in this one.
Two balls and no strikes. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
Batting 8th. Third baseman.
Next for New York, Brandon Drury. From the stretch. And that one just missed outside. 1-0 And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now, trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a two-seam fastball there, but this is chopped foul at the plate for strike 1. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Here it comes, 0-2. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Nope,
misses, ball 2.
I got to count 2-2.
Ellsbury on third with 2 out. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Oh, that ball's driven into left center. This could be trouble. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Well, we've already had some hard-hit balls in the first 2 innings here. And here's another one. Absolutely jumped off his bat and into the outfield, bringing another run home here in the early going.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hard hit ball to short. There is Solarte. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. The Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. Onto the bottom. Leading off the inning, Yangervis Solarte, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Drury fields it cleanly, and that's out number 1. Next to bat for Toronto, Randall Grichuk. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. One out, nobody on. And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
A little bouncer. That winds up foul. Now the 2-1 pitch. It's a fastball that misses. Waiting next is Curtis Granderson. The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
The 3-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And there are 2 away now.
Batting 7th, left fielder, Curtis Granderson.
It is Curtis Granderson trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. First offering on its way. Late that time for a strike.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
The windup and the 0-1. And that one stayed up a little high. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Blue Jays go down in order. They trail it here 3-0. Back now on MLB Network as we welcome you back to Toronto and Rogers Center. Striding in once again, Gary Sanchez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. Stroman's ready with the 1-1 pitch. This is skied into short left center. Solarte retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for out number 1.
The batter, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Aaron Judge. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Solarte is under this one, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Didi Gregorius. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And now a pitch on the way. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. The 1-0 home. Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul for strike 1. The 1-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Heading out towards shallow right. Richa is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They lead it 3-0. Leading off the inning, Troy Tulowitzki, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Troy Tulowitzki.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Russell Martin is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. The 0-1 home to Martin. Sliders in for a strike.
One of the keys to good pitching is attacking early in the count. That's two pitches, two swings, and an 0-2 count. Let's see if he goes right after him and tries to bury him here on the third pitch.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Devin Travis. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business. But I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
1-1 the count now. 2 out, nobody on. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Devin Travis.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. Here's Brett Gardner now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
For the Yankees, the designated hitter, Brett Gardner.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line toward right center. And Gardner's going to reach. It's a base hit.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
Ready for another chance? Neil Walker. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Stroman comes set. Here's the first pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Grichuk moves over. 1 away. So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And that'll bring in Jacoby Ellsbury. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Popped him up. Smoke is there for it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Brandon Drury will bat next.
Third baseman, Brandon Drury.
Here's a look over to first. And he'll dive back in. Here's the first pitch to him. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
And there he goes towards second. Gardner leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. On the move again from first. Now a bunt attempt here. And he will apply the tag himself, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Yankees lead it 3. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Swung on and missed for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Missed with a slider. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
Fouled away. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. The 2-2 is laid off of for ball number 3. Pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he'll continue this roll he's on. Make it 6 strikeouts in a row. Gracious, 2 away. Here's Justin Smoke now. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. Now the 2-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Stanton has a read on it. And that's the first hit in this one for the Blue Jays. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Digging in to try it again. Yankees Solarte comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The 0-1 delivery. Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 delivery. And that one just missed outside.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
And he fouls this one off.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
And the changeup is way low that time. 2 out here and a runner at second. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Pops this one up. Stanton coming on, but this will land untouched.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's
Now
first
batting.
and second now with
Right
2 out.
fielder, Randall
Here's
Grichuk.
Randall Grichuk. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In there at the letters 0 and 1. In his career, Grichuk is slugging north of 480, which puts him among some of the best power hitters in the game in that category. He's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Turned on down the line, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0 and 2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here in the. Now at the plate, Greg
Leading off for
Bird.
the Yankees,
An RBI double
the
is
first
what he was
baseman,
credited
number
with his
33,
first time around.
Greg Bird.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch, and it's fouled away. Hit hard down the line, and this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Giancarlo Stanton. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Stroman comes set. 0-1 on its way. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
Now before the next pitch, time is called at home plate as he'll step out. Ground ball foul down the left side, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit high and deep out to left. Granderson going back, and this one is gone. A home run. A long 2-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. His second of the game, and that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
Up next for the Yankees,
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez,
Sanchez.
as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home.
As a slider waved at and missed. So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
The 1-2. Fouled off. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's a base hit on the line.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Now a swing and a ball pulled softly out toward right. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Not every ball's going to be hit on the screws right there. That one falls in front of the right fielder for a single. Found some green grass.
Stepping in now, Brett Gardner. Lifted in the air out to right. Travis ranging into shallow right. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
The batter, number 14.
Riding in once again, Neil Walker. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. First pitch on its way. Line to the right side. Oh, and he misses it. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Well, the bad news is he botched what looked like a routine fly ball. The good news is the runner wasn't able to advance any further than first base, so that's a play that should have been made, but at least it wasn't more than a 1-base error.
Here's the center. Fielder Jacoby Ellsbury. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
Biagini, a 27-year-old. He was a first-round pick back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Hicks, a California-born ball player who was selected in the first round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go.
1 run is scored. And the second runner will pull up stakes over at third, so 1 run is in, and the bases stay loaded with 2 away.
Up next for the Yankees.
Next for New York, Brendan Drury. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. And obviously a big spot here with the bases loaded, so he'll step out to rethink things. Ronald Torreyes will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big, big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. Swing, and he's able to flare this one out to left. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. 1 run scores. And now, gracious, just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
The first baseman, number 33.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. Past history with Joe Biagini, he's 2 for 3. He also has 1 home run. Grounded to the right. He's got it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Strike for 4 runs in the inning, but are denied a chance to really do damage as they leave the bases loaded. Ronald Torreyes is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now.
Now at third base, number 74.
It is Curtis Granderson.
He was a strikeout victim in his first try. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Leading off with a J.
A layoff fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
Granderson.
The 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Here he comes on 2-0. Swinging on 2-0, and it's chopped foul at the plate. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
Lifted down the line in left. Stanton on the run, and no one will track it down. The 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just 1 hit to this point. Digging in to try it again, Troy Tulowitzki looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. No runs, just 1 hit, 1 error thus far for Toronto. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Troy Tulowitzki. It comes the second out in the bottom of the 5th.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Russell Martin will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end. Giancarlo Stanton now. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. 1-1.
That's inside. The
1-1. Fouled away. Ball 2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Swing and a little tapper. The next 3-2. And he fouls this one off. Martin might try to make a play on it, and that's going to land foul.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. Into the second deck and gone. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, talk about having a day. 3 home runs in one game. We've heard about the hat trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that in a baseball game.
Up next for the Yankees, catcher.
In now, Gary Sanchez. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
When a hitter is showing he's unable to resist those inside pitches, you just might as well keep going in there and hope he keeps chasing. Those weren't strikes, but he wanted to hit them anyway.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hernandez is right there, and he's got it for out number 1. Here's big Aaron Judge. Past history with Joe Biagini, an impressive 4 for 7. First offering on its way. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field.
Waiting on it is Hernandez.
And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Didi Gregorius. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line to the right side. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Devin Travis will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Ripped down the first base line. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2. And it's fouled away.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Fouled off.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
Got him.
as he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike. One out, nobody on. And low, it's a ball and a strike. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Foul. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Obviously, he's not fatiguing whatsoever. Still in the mid to high 90s with his fastball. These guys got to stay on the attack if they're going to have a chance.
Count is 1-2 now. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled away. Now another 1-2. Low with a fastball that time. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Here now the 2-2. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Skied into straightaway right. Travis has a play. 1 away.
The batter, second baseman.
Here's Neil Walker. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. The 0-2 once more. To first. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Hicks. And now a pitch on the way. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Count now a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And here's Grichuk to make the catch, and the side is retired. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Justin Smoke. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. In there, no balls and a strike.
We're moving along into the later innings, and this guy's throwing over 60% of his first pitches for strikes. He'd like to do a little bit more, but so far, so good.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game. Ready for another shot now. Yankees Solarte. It was a walk in his last trip. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far, as he's had a whale of a ball game.
Wow, talk about mowing him down. How about 2 strikeouts on 6 pitches? He isn't messing around, and these last 2 batters have had no answer for what he's throwing up there.
First pitch of the at-bat. Grichuk puts a good swing on it. This ball's carrying well to left. And that's off the left field foul pole. A home run. Randall Grichuk leads the yard with a solo shot. First home run of the campaign for him, and they're now on the board, though still well behind.
Well, his first home run of the season is a memorable one. As we take a look at it here, you can see that it was 50-50 if it was going to stay fair. But somehow he wills it just enough until clank. It hits off the foul pole for a homer.
Into the box now, Curtis Granderson. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Your attention.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound.
Number 68.
And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Troy Tulowitzki would be next if they can keep this inning alive. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Ronald Torreyes is the next to bat. He'll start us off in the 8th.
Ronald Torreyes.
Popped high in the air. Travis waits on it. And that's the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Greg Bird. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. No balls and 1 strike. A ball and a strike now to Bird. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Greg Bird goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
Yo, stuck in the routine, wide awake in a dream. Scratch that, sleepwalking.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
2-0 to the Yankees left fielder.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. Previous history against Dylan Betances. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Russell Martin now been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. 1 out, nobody on. Tried to hold back as this is hit back toward the mound. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Devin Travis. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. 1-0 the count. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
Fouled off. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Blue Jays go down. So digging in now, Gary Sanchez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now a hard liner. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach. A foul ball. Now the pitch. Has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
I mean, that's a classic case of coming off your backside right there. He lost his entire back leg, was out in front, couldn't keep his hands back.
A swing by Sanchez, and this one soaring out into left field. And gone up into the second deck. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, Matty V. How about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you pick the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A weak chopper up the line. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Hernandez ranging back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, when you're hitting the ball as well as he is, every time you swing the bat, you're thinking the ball's leaving the ballpark. He had a home run last time, and he almost had another one here. Nothing wrong with a double off the wall, though.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Fouled away. Judge stands at second with no outs. Pulled toward right center field. Grichuk sprinting after it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. So striding forward now, Brett Gardner. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Little dribbler down the line, but that one rolls foul. 0-1 pitch on its way, and that misses 1-1. Judge takes his lead at third with one away. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Still on 1 and 2, and he gets this one down. Smoke fields it cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score.
Second baseman.
Here's Neil Walker, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
1 and 2.
Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. A curveball hit right back at him, and he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And a jam shot here as this is sent towards second, and Walker's throw is right there for route number 1.
Third baseman, number 20.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Previous history against Dellin Betances. He's 1 for 5. Inside with what looked like the slurve, 1-0. Donaldson awaiting the 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9.
For the Blue Jays.
Here's Justin Smoke now. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Final strike for the Blue Jays. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper and reality, those are 2 different things. They pulled away and never looked back. How about to a tune of a 9-run victory?
10-1, the final lopsided score in this ball game. New York jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Luis Severino gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he goes 6+ innings and allows only a pair of base hits. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score this afternoon. First